Not trying to waste any of your time. Not trying to waste any of your time. How you doing out there? Good to see you. Handshakes, walking with purpose, and top tier services. Right? That's what we want. That's what we want. We hit today. Today is a monumental day. Why? Because we hit 100 subscribers. Yes, 100 subscribers. We did it. We did it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking a chance on my channel. Thank you so much for sticking with me. You know, the loyalty, the support, right? It's everything. It really is. You know, this is really helping me out. This is some good therapy. This could help you out, right? And maybe these words today will find you in a way, right? What'll resonate with you and you know, maybe you'll learn something new. Band T1814, how you doing? 100 subscribers. We is greater than me. So when you guys say congratulations, you hit 100, no, no, no. Congratulations, we hit 100. Okay? Anybody out there made it because they had help. No one made it. No one became successful alone. Somebody had to help them along the way. Somebody had to give them that kind word, right? I have a few minutes before I launch into my morning segment, but I just wanted to say thank you. Yes. Thank you. We hit 100. I was able to achieve that because you took the chance. You did. That was you. You decided to click on my video. However the algorithm found you, whatever you were doing, right? You hit it, right? Yes, we hit it. We's greater than me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Thank you. Thank you. Triple digits. That's a big deal. All metrics are up, right? I'm excited to talk about the metrics on Tuesday because I'm going over weekly with you guys, right? With us. We're a team. If I can't get it at work with some of my colleagues or coworkers or whoever in life, I'm going to get it on my YouTube channel. We're going to get this together, right? We're chasing progress, not perfection. You cannot achieve perfection. Drives you insane. But perfection, but progress, you can, right? So today's segment's gonna be all about handshakes, walking with a purpose, and top tier services. Okay, we're on that eve, on that cusp, the threshold before we get into 4th of July. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's signs up there that are reminding us not to drink and drive, right? Do we need to be reminded about that? That was in yesterday's video, you know, behaviors that bother me with people who do shopping and that sort of thing, right? But yeah, firm handshakes, right? Firm handshakes. First impressions are everything, right? When you shake a hand, be there, you know? Be there. Put a little body weight into it. Turn your hip a little bit, right? Like you're not necessarily throwing a punch, but you know, like you're gonna let the other person know, right? Chances are when you're shaking that person's hand, you're trying to climb some sort of social ladder, right? You're trying to improve your standing in the company. You're trying to move up, right? This is the first interaction that you have with this other individual. Make it count. Get in there. Really shake their hand, right? Engage where they are. Don't have a weak wrist, you know? Don't have a weak wrist. You don't need to have you know? Get in there, right? Shake a hand. Firm handshake, right? The hand sandwich. Other people do the hand sandwiches and stuff, right? You know, when they do the hand and then they do the hand over it, right? I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That's going a little above and beyond. Have you ever done a hand sandwich? You gotta do the hand sandwich, right? Come on, get in there, ladies. Don't be afraid to get in there and do that handshake. Handshakes are important. They're everything. Real dumpster 3680. That's ridiculous. Well, what's ridiculous, real, is the fact that people don't get in there to do the handshake, right? Like I'm thinking about talking about fist bumps and high fives in another segment, but yeah, like get in there and do the hand, shake that hand, right? We got to be reminded, especially the new generation, generation alpha out there, like 0 to 12 years, right? We got to show them how to you know what I mean? How to shake a hand. I think we have to bring that back. Okay, let's bring it back. Right? Let's bring it back to the handshake. Firm handshakes. Right? That's what it's all about. And those loving handshakes, right? There's that other type of handshake, right? There's that other type of handshake that's the loving handshake, right? Right? That's the handshake that my mother-in-law will give you, right? Or like feel Oh, real Rob, how you doing? Strong handshake says a lot about a person. It's very important. 100% friend. Yes. 100%. Progress over perfection. We hit 100 today, Real Rob Gaming. Check him out too. If you enjoy my stuff, check him out. Yeah, thank you, Real. Thank you, Real Rob, Bantee, Dumpster, 3680. Thank you guys for showing up today. We hit 100, okay? It's as much as my victory as it is your victory. We did this. We accomplished this together. So, so, um, so yeah, those loving handshakes, right? Those loving handshakes. That's not a handshake that you would do in like in business, in a business type of setting, right? But like family and stuff, right? When I'm going over to like the in-laws, you're going over to the in-laws or whatever, right? And you're doing that, you know what I mean? And you get that like mother-in-law like loving handshake, right? And you get the it's like the family friends kind of deal, right? And then you shake their hand, right? And they kind of touch your forearm, right? They kind of lean in a little bit with their shoulder, maybe pivot the hip a little bit, right? Right? That's what they do, right? It's that loving handshake, right? But nothing you know, the firm handshake, the hand sandwich, and the freaking loving handshakes are great. Don't do the weak handshake, the weak broken wrist handshakes. You know what you're gonna get into when you're gonna shake someone's hand. Like you're there, right? You're there. That other person matters, which is gonna lead into that next transition, right? Which is walking with purpose, right? Walking with purpose. Right. But right before I get into that, I want to talk about firm handshakes. Okay. Firm handshake plus, right? Like YouTube Premium, like Ubisoft Plus, right? You know what I mean? You get a little extra, right? PlayStation Plus. What you know what I mean? The pluses they signify that you're gonna get a little bit more for your value. It's value, right? That's what we're after. Firm handshakes plus it's it's those handshakes that you give to someone that you have an understanding with without necessarily saying it. And you get in there and you do the handshake. You start with that, right? But then you kind of do a tightening, right? You go around, right? You do a ring around and then you grab them, right? Boom. And then you go boom, right? And you have like your own you have your own thing, right? It's almost like a little nod, right? But an understanding, right? An equal level there, right? You're equal, right? It's like I see you, but then I want to give you a little bit more because I want to go above and beyond, right? The firm handshake plus is what I call it. The premium first handshake, right? The firm handshake. That's what it's about. Okay. So that walking with purpose, like I was talking about, transitioning from the handshakes into the walking with purpose, walk with the purpose, right? Even if you don't have to get somewhere on like at a specific time, right? It makes you feel better, right? It makes you feel better. Go ahead, walk with the purpose. You might learn something new about yourself, right? You might learn something about someone else. You want to see if they can keep up with you, that I can't speak, that they can be like your person, right? You can find out if they're going to be your person by if they're going to walk lock and step with you, right? They're going to walk lock and step, right? Walk with purpose. Come on. Right, YouTube? Walk with purpose. Pick up your feet, right? Like when you walk with the purpose, you're giving off that sense of urgency, right? Direction, responsibility, right? Like if I work for someone and they walk fast, like time is important to them. They value other people's time. They have that responsibility. They're gonna value. They're gonna get to that place quickly, right? Quickly, right? Because they understand how important it is to keep things moving, right? To keep things moving. And that's what you want. That's what you want. This person that you want to work for, right? That time matters, right? It's trust, right? It's showing up, maybe even a little early to where you're going, right? Right? But then again, the opposite of that though, no direction, no drive, like you're unsuccessful, right? You want to be successful, put it in your step. Put it in your step. Walk. Walk with the purpose, right? Don't drag your heels. When you pick up your feet, you're lifting your feet, you're lifting people up too, right? And when you drag your feet, you're dragging people down. You're breaking them down, right? Let's not do that. Let's bring it up, right? Let's lift them up just like we lift our feet, right? Come on. Let's think about that, right? Let's just think about that a little bit. That's all I'm saying, right? That makes sense. I'm not asking for a lot, right? This is just the stuff that I'm thinking about. Yeah, you're here today, Ashton. Good to see you. We hit 100 subscribers. Thank you. Let's keep growing. Let's keep growing. Let's keep getting better. Let's keep raising the expectations and stuff, right? Paul, I think you're new here. Good to see you. And if this resonates with you, YouTube, if you understand, you clicked on my link, I hope this finds you value. I hope you learned something about this, right? And you can always drop in the comments, finally, a man who has a firm handshake, who walks with a purpose, and let's get into the top tier services, okay? Premium, exceptional, world class service, right? So that's what you want, right? That's what you want, and you want that top tier service, all right? I brought notes, right? I brought notes. I did notes that like I was fired up. um, I was up at like 6 a.m. writing these notes. I'm like up at 6 a.m. writing notes every day, YouTube. You guys are helping me get better. You guys are helping me get better so I can help you get better so we can get better, right? That's what it's all about, right? So, yeah, it's good to see you guys. It's good to see you showing up to my channel every day. Show up, right? I got that clean shave today, right? I'm wearing that nice collared shirt, right? It's showing up with the purpose, showing up like virtual handshakes, right? And most importantly, top tier services, right? Value, appreciate, to see and hear the other person, right? I see you, I hear you, I value you, and I appreciate you, right? People get taken for granted all the time, right? You ask so much of someone, they don't even say, they like launch in. You get that coworker who launches in a task that you have to do, but they don't ask how you're doing first. They don't ask how you're doing first. Hey, how you let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, right? How you doing? Right? How's this how are things going, right? Is there anything I need to be aware of? Do you have the resources to do your job? Right? right? And if you don't, allow me to get the stuff that you need to do your job, right? Right? Come on. So, yeah, apply like I know you guys have heard the golden rule, right? The golden rule. Treat people the way you would like to be treated, right? We hear that, right? But did you know, YouTube? Did you know, chat, that there's a platinum rule too? Treat people the way they would like to be treated. Treat people the way they would like to be treated. Yeah, Mando, it's good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you. Value that person, right? They come to you, they're giving the most important time or commodity, right? The most important thing ever to you, which is their time. They don't get that time back. Make it count. Make it count, right? Listen to them. Listen to what they have to say, right? Treat people the way they would like to be treated, in addition to how you would like to be treated, right? The platinum rule and the golden rule come into play here, right? And when you're walking with the purpose, when you're with that person and you're walking, right? When someone says walk with me, right? It doesn't have to be at work. It could be at the park. It could be in the fairgrounds. It could be anywhere, right? Like like, be present, be in that moment with them, right? Don't be thinking about the past, don't be thinking about the future, be there in the present. That's what I'm telling my kids to do, you know? They're always and that's what kids do, right? They're always looking forward, and as being gaming and being gamers and that sort of thing, right? We always get into that next thing, right? Like that next pre-order or like that next video or whatever, right? And it's like that next time. Let's bring it back too, right? Let's be present, right? So we can appreciate the future and we can learn from the past, right? Come on. So yeah, and that leads me into that, like, one of the last couple of things I wanted to leave you guys with here on July 3rd, um, is, an anatomy, like basic anatomy, right? We have two eyes, right? We have two ears and we have one mouth, right? So what that tells me, I mean, this is ancient wisdom here, right? But you have two ears and one mouth, right? We don't have two mouths and one ear, right? Generally speaking, right? There might be some exceptions out there. Stay with me though, people. Stay with me. This is some good stuff, right? So we're supposed to listen two times more than we speak, right? Come on. Listen, and look two times more than we speak. That's why we have that, right? Come on, right? Yeah. That's what it's about, right? Being empathetic, asking questions, listening more. The best people that I've ever known who've helped me get to where I am today, and what I've learned from them, right, is that they listen to you, right? They listen and then they ask you questions. They keep it about you. They don't keep it about themselves, right? I get those people, right? You get into those conversations with people and they're like, and you're having a conversation, but it's like that, you're telling two different stories and you're going and you're walking and talking in that state, right? It's confusing. It can be confusing and stuff. And that's, I guess, okay at there's a time and a place, but most of the time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, okay, you gotta go. BNT, thank you for joining me. Ashton, hey, it's good to see you. Have a good day. Happy July, right? Have a great 4th of July, or just have a great holiday. If you're in the States, most of my viewers are. Thank you guys. Real Dumpster, Real Rob, Paul, uh, yeah. I try to read chat, right? I try to address you guys, right? I want to you're showing up, right? I want to show you your time and it means stuff, right? And I don't want to go more than 30 minutes. I'm not trying to waste your time and I have notes, right? I have notes. And would you believe Would you believe I'm not sipping on any coffee right now? I'm not. That's wild, right? It's the fasting and stuff, I guess. I don't know, like ketogenic bodies, right? My brain is burning the ketones versus glucose. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Fredster 2 goated. I subscribe to you. How you doing? Not me, we hit 100 subscribers today. So thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for taking a chance, double clicking or single clicking on my videos. Thank you. Thank you. The live streams are doing a little bit better than the shorts, actually. It's kind of like moving, and the demographic is 25 to 65-year-olds. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. I'm trying to break into there, right? So firm handshakes, ladies out there, right? Also, anybody, right? It goes for everyone. Firm handshake, walk with the purpose and delivering that top tier service, right? People come to you. You could be the first and last impression of that place, of what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, right? We say a lot without saying anything, right? Listen too much, listen more than we speak, right? Basic anatomy. Um, and then keep that conversation. If you can keep that conversation going and about them, then that's what matters, right? And it should flow naturally. But it takes work though, too. It takes some work, you know? You gotta want it, right? You gotta want it. We're up. We're at it. We're grinding. We made it, right? Anybody in the grave right now would love to be where you and I are right now, right? Just in traffic again, just to be breathing, to be above ground, right? Right? So be driven, right? Or find something that inspires you. Maybe this will inspire you. Who knows? Right? Who knows? So I love the fact that you guys keep showing up for more. This is great. This tells me to keep going, keep pushing, keep grinding, keep reaching. Thank you. Thank you for taking a chance, right? Um, and be professional, right? I want to close it here with being professional, investing in yourself, right? When you're a professional and you invest in yourself, you're investing in others and they're investing in you, right? It's an investment. You get an ROI, right? Return on investment, right? Let's want to maximize that, right? Even with the time that you're spending with someone else. Um, and dressing for the job that you want, not necessarily the one you have. Dress better, right? It says a lot. It says a lot about you, your character, your values, right? It sends the right message. It doesn't confuse the message. It sends a clear message, and be consistent. It's consistency that's key, right? Like the channel, right? You guys are helping me understand what matters, right? What you guys are showing up for, right? And I need that feedback. I need that advice, right? For you guys who have a lot more experience, right? I'm a student, right? I'm trying to learn. I'll never say to you, I know it all, because I don't. I know nothing, right? And that's when you begin to understand those values, right? Um, so yeah, I'm speaking with everyone. This is a wide range here. This is a wide range. Sorry about that. I got a call there on a second. But yeah, be on time, be early even, right? Um, and demonstrate, right? Demonstrate good hygiene, right? Take care of your nails, take care of your hair, take care of your skin, right? They're going to take care of you. Invest in a nice pair of footwear. They hold up your entire body, right? I would get like less expensive clothing as far up to the body, and then as you start going down, the most expensive. Your feet are everything. Take care of them. Excuse me. That's going to be a wrap almost, because I'm starting to cough. So, um, yeah, and strive for that progress, right? don't reach for perfection. That could drive you crazy. You never really reach it. So I don't even say things like perfect, right? When people are talking, that makes me think they're not really thinking about what they're saying, right? Words have meaning, right? Actions have meaning. So, you know, and find your way. Find your why. Find your way, find your why. Find it, right? Your why is different than mine. And that's okay. That's all right. Find your why. Why are you doing what you do? Right? Take that 30,000-foot look in that plane and evaluate your life, right? And if things are working out, hey, keep doing it. But if they're not, change it up, right? You might learn something about yourself. I have. I have. I'm learning every day, right? So, so yeah, that's about all I have. Handshakes to walking with the purpose to delivering top tier services, right? So you guys showed up. Thank you so much. Mando, thank you. Fredster, thank you. BNT, thank you. Ashton, thank you. Um, give it up. Uh, thank you. Brizzle Chill, thank you. Right? All you guys. And I'm real Rob, thank you. And I'm keeping my channel all, you know what I mean? And it's professional, right? Hence the collared shirt, right? And the clean shaves. I want to show up. I want to show up to you, right? Like you're showing up to me and I'm honoring your time, So it was a very good stream. Awesome job. Congrats on everyone getting my friend to 100 subscribers. Yes. Hey, Mando. Yep. Thank you and always thank you for looking out for my lack of technology prowess. So thank you. Thank you. I got everything right. I didn't hit anything. I didn't hit anything wrong, right? We don't have that green background in the background, right? Like a kid, an angry kindergartner, like, you know what I mean, coloring on around you and ruining stuff, right? So thank you. Thank you for providing, and if I'm not being picked up on my mic or whatever, thank you for that. I really appreciate you. Thank you for showing up too, right? And I hope you have a great holiday. Okay. I hope you have a great holiday. And for you guys who want more content, I did get a and this isn't related to what I'm talking, but with the gaming thing, I'm gonna be live streaming Pokemon ZA on Nintendo Switch 2 um, this evening, I believe. And I got my mic going, I got my computer going. I did a little sample stream yesterday, and that worked out. So I think I'm gonna swap out to my from my Yeti X microphone to my Shure, use that for the first time, and deliver premium sound. All right. And if you guys are looking for products or companies that I recommend that you guys check out, let me know. I'm not sponsored or anything. This is none of that, right? It's I'm not getting any kickbacks or virtual handshakes or high fives. So this is just me believing in the products that I have, and I do believe in the products that I own. I do take care of them. I do value them just like you. So let me know if that's something that you want. Um, and I'm going to wrap it up here, but I wanted to say tomorrow, all right, 9:30 to 10. If you are available, hey, you can always watch it whatever you want. But um, my stream tomorrow, freedom, fireworks, and fairgrounds tomorrow. So if you guys you want more of that content, that premium top tier quality content, that's what's going to happen tomorrow. 9:30 um, Pacific Standard Time, 09:30 Pacific Standard Time, and 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I wanted to throw that in there. I know one of you guys recommended that, and I like that. So yeah, and like, subscribe, leave a comment. All right, and I hope this finds you. And if you find me later on and I'm not live, I welcome you into the next stream. I'm trying to grow the tribe. I'm trying to reach out, find the audience and pull them in, you know? I got an island, a beautiful island. Come on in. Come on in, right? You matter. Thank you. I appreciate you. I value you and I see you. And that's it, guys. It's been 30 minutes. I am Loud Italian. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for hitting 100 subscribers. I am eternally grateful to you. Thank you for showing up and giving me some of your time. May I never waste it. This isn't goodbye. It's see you later. Goodbye is something you say to someone that you don't want to see again. So to you, I say see you later. Peace.